Okay, we're going to talk about right now the 3 components of success. What are the 3 components that really make OrGano Gold the company that it is today? What are those 3 components? And if you have a pen and a piece of paper, you definitely want to write these 3 components down. You definitely want to review these 3 components. Here's component number 1. Component number 1 is the genius, and underline the word genius, the genius of coffee. It's genius that your founder, Mr. Bernie Chua, figured out a way to put this miracle called Ganoderma into coffee and tea and hot chocolate and mocha. You see, we don't have to teach anyone how to drink coffee. We don't have to remind anyone how to drink coffee or what to do to make coffee. Everyone does it 3 to 5 times a day, or they know a lot of people that drink coffee. So the fact that we're using coffee and tea and hot chocolate and mocha as the delivery mechanism is genius. And so for your notes, the first component of success is called the genius of using coffee, the genius of using tea and hot chocolate and mocha. All right, so there's one. And we can talk for hours and hours, and you can talk for hours about the genius of coffee, that it's the number one traded commodity in the world next to oil. It's the number 1 most consumed beverage in the world next to water. We can talk for hours about all the properties of coffee, but you can also do it in a very, very short period of time, as long as you remember that it's genius. It's a genius delivery mechanism, so the genius of coffee. The second component of OrGano Gold's success is the miracle of Ganoderma. The miracle, and underline the word miracle, of Ganoderma. Ganoderma is the herb that is treasured now all over the world. It's the miraculous king of herbs that the emperors back 3,000-4,000 years ago called the miraculous king of herbs because of its properties. There are over 7 million pages of third-party documentation, 7 million pages, and it's growing every day, with other people talking about the miracle of Ganoderma. And so when we combine the genius of coffee with the miracle of Ganoderma, you begin to get a picture of why OrGano Gold is growing so fast, not just in your country, but all over the world. And finally, the third component of success with OrGano Gold is the power of leadership. And you want to underline the word power, the power of leadership. You see, when we began OrGano Gold, as you already know, OrGano Gold started very humbly. We had no offices, we had no websites, we had no product when we began, no compensation plan, no leaders, no customers. We began with a vision. And we realized in the very, very beginning, the only way that we'd be able to realize the vision of Mr. Bernie Chua is if we either developed leadership or we attracted leadership. You see, in the beginning, it was very, very difficult to attract leadership because we had no evidence. There was no evidence of success. There was evidence that we had a vision, but there was no evidence of success. Today is a different story. Today we have evidence. We have evidence in almost 33 countries all over the world that there are diamonds and there are leaders and there are elite diamonds all over the world. We have lots and lots of evidence, but back then we had no evidence, so we had to figure out a way to start developing leaderships. You see, you can grow your company and you can grow your business as big as you want all over the world, providing that you can develop leaders or you can attract leaders to your particular organization, to your team. Okay, so your skill or ability, first of all, to become a leader yourself, to work on your leadership, and your skill or ability to then start attracting leaders or developing leaders will determine how big your OrGano Gold business will grow. And so there you have it. These are the 3 components of success. I'm going to review one more time for you for your notes. Number 1 is the genius of coffee. Number 2 is the miracle of Ganoderma. And the third component of success is the power of leadership. And I want to encourage you right now is to work hard on yourself. You work hard on you. We all have the same company. We all have the same product. We all have the same comp plan. We all have the same beautiful system that makes it easier to build a business. The only factor that you need to work on for yourself is you. Okay, you're going to make the difference. So work hard on your own leadership skills, and let's go on to the next topic.